3, 2, 1.
今夜もミュージック君へのラッキー笑い合って抱き合って幸せにほらなれるように
Hey guys,
What the what?
what do you guys think of my degree?
I don't care. There's like 10 things we can talk about on this episode to make fun of people for, and this degree shit is like the least funny of them all.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I can't believe you called them
it's
funny.
I would say it's the opposite. If that's the least funny thing we have to talk about, that means we have a pretty good amount of... we got a good quantity of bullshit to spew from our mouths before we fucking start.
We got a lot.
I'm just waiting to get to the Reddit, honestly.
Why? We have comments first.
Yeah, but the Reddit's like funnier, so...
Well, we have a lot of comments. There's a lot of things that happened this week.
There's a lot that happened. There's a lot.
A lot of funny things that happened as well.
There's just a lot of, in general. This has been an eventful week.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
like let me tell you about my last 2 days. So I live in California.
Whoa, same.
So I literally had like an evac morning yesterday, and I stayed up to like 5 a.m. making sure that shit didn't go south real quick while my brother and my dad were sleeping. Like, I could see flames from one of my windows, so
See,
I'm fucking
saying
exhausted.
Disgusting. I'm saying disgusting, but don't post this in the episode because it might have someone's Facebook in it. Yeah. Oh no, never mind. You can. It's
Vindy just said me docs, me epic.
No. It's like a meteorologist Facebook from like in the area. Look at this, because this is what might be happening to me soon. I might or might not end up with a hurricane.
Oh.
You can see that shit coming in, coming in hot. TD14. So I can't even make too much fun of y'all for living in California being like, well, just don't live in a desert. You won't catch fire.
So basically...
I'm going to die to a hurricane
The
again.
Weeb Club has two options. Burn to death or die in hurricane.
Yeah,
because
raw as
funny as fuck is that I live by a lake and it is on fire. It is on fire.
Oh.
So the entire my entire like town, the entire city is covered in
Maybe
smoke.
I should move because I'd rather burn to death than drown. If I'm being honest.
Well, that might be true.
That's true. That is true. Have you ever thought like, okay, when you drown, you have to at a certain point start inhaling water because your body forces you to. Dude, I can't handle that shit, dude. That shit's so scary.
Yeah, I'm so thirsty though. I might need it though.
About you're right.
I might be so thirsty. I might drink that shit. You know what I'm saying?
If you drink the whole lake, how can you drown in the water?
Exactly.
This
Dumbasses
is so fucking on topic,
that.
by the way. I love how every week what references some petty Discord Twitter argument he had in the week that literally 3 people listening know about.
He's already mentioned them
That's
like
why
twice.
it's
He's
so
gonna mention
relevant.
like 3 of them.
I'm so confused. Did you just say a comment?
Yeah, that was Dot.
Okay. Well, Dot's Dot. Unfortunate.
I mean, usually the best way to know is just to be in Discord with either.
You can join any of our Discords,
No, you have to join the What Discord because that's the only one where you actually go in about your fucking bullshit Twitter drama.
Unlucky. Is it though? Because I've gone in depth other places and other servers.
I guess you go in depth in crafts as well, but not mine because we don't have a shitting on stuff channel.
Well, Oh, Muhammad said, "I'm not going to lie. I'm one of the dummies that didn't realize why there were so many dislikes on the BN episode. Got mad because of it and gave it a like. But now that I know what's going on, I can't help but dislike."
That shit was funny.
Unlucky, I think. God.
What's the one I just read? Oh, okay. People said, "Oh, why do you have a Bluetooth light bulb? That's so stupid." Listen, motherfuckers. There are times where, maybe I'm chilling in bed reading, or I'm, laying on my floor, and I don't have headphones on. So I can play music through my fucking light bulb. And you know what? It's pretty fucking dope. I can just listen to music throughout my whole room. I don't gotta worry about it. If I'm, cleaning my room, or I'm, doing shit, my computer's unplugged maybe, I can just play music through my fucking light bulb. It's always there. It's always plugged in. Shut the fuck up, okay? All these fuckers that are like, "Oh, why does Vindy have a Bluetooth speaker? That's stupid." Fuck you, okay? I choose to live in the 21st fucking century and take advantage of the technology that's available to me.
Well, Vindy, I think they're just saying that that's not a very bright decision.
I fucking hate you.
Fucking God. It's actually the brightest light bulb I have. It's like a fucking bright-ass LED. So it's
well, you know what, Vindy?
You.
What are you gonna do? The odds are stacked against you. Back against the wall, you gotta
give
it your all.
Idea thing. There's the other person, fucking motherfucker, Switch Dog. That sounds like a terrible idea. No, it doesn't, okay? It's fucking great. Because you can play music anytime throughout your entire fucking room.
This is the final stand. The power's in your hand. Two worlds collide on the inside. You gotta fight for what's right before it's gone.
Weird episode of VeggieTales.
This is Bakugan.
Christian propaganda.
Oh.
When are we gonna make Craftsdwarf watch an episode of VeggieTales?
We're gonna make him watch Larry Boy and the
rumor weed.
And the
rumor weed one. Yeah, we'll teach Craftsdwarf not to spread rumors.
The rumor weed.
Sounds like a lesson WattheWut didn't take to heart.
How? What do you mean? There's no rumors being spread, only truths by my mouth.
Okay.
Every time.
Yeah, alright.
MC Minecraft Steve said, imagine getting mauled talking about vegetables. Imagine liking fucking aren't tomatoes a fruit anyways?
Technically.
They are fruits. They're literally fruit.
Actually, they're not just a fruit, they're actually a berry.
No, they're a vegetable. Wait, no.
No, culinary.
Dumbass.
Culinary wise, they're a vegetable. Botanically, they're fruit, and maybe they're also a berry.
Okay.
They suck, bottom line.
What the fuck? Even more reason that tomatoes are fucking terrible. Okay?
They can't decide what they are.
They can't even decide what they are. Are they a fruit? Are they a vegetable? I'm sorry.
Wait till I tell them about watermelons.
No, watermelons are tasty though.
They're berries.
That shit doesn't matter what it is. Okay.
I'm allergic to watermelons, so
and they're not tasty.
Eat that.
They're
yummy,
kind of
yummy,
shit,
and then
honestly.
it's gone. Oh my god! So first you're gonna tell me tomatoes are good, and then you're gonna look me in the eyes and tell me
I
watermelons
love eating sand, because that's the fucking
What?
texture.
I'm sorry.
What watermelons have you been eating?
Craftsdwarf goes to the fucking beach, just grabs a fistful, is like, oh look, you know what it is? You know how like in anime they always split the watermelon on the beach? Craftsdwarf. If the watermelon gets sand on it when you split it at the beach, you're not supposed to then eat it with the sand on it.
They have this shitty texture. It's garbage.
Oh
No,
my
they
god,
don't.
I'm not
They're
having this
delicious
dumbass
and
conversation
yummy
again.
and tasty.
We're not having
Watermelons are
another episode of this dumb shit, okay?
Well,
Look,
he
I've
said
already thrown out
watermelons
the
were
idea of
sandy.
doing a fruit and vegetable, like what, a fruit tier list and a vegetable tier list.
Oh my
So let's
fucking
just
God.
fucking save it.
Oh
Apparently.
my god, you were all
I
terrible.
can't believe you said that.
Look, I'm the professor of critique and analysis. You guys need to shut the fuck up.
Oh my god, shut
Do you know how many fucking t-shirts I've sweat through? Holy shit.
Are we done with the seasonal?
I mean, there was one comment by Yasser with the... oh my god, never mind. He has a meme face for a fucking profile picture. We're moving on. We're not reading that
Wait,
shit.
what is it? I wonder.
Oh, okay. One more thing about what Subaru kind of did bad this episode. So obviously he made the bad decision about telling Amelia that he should do the trial, and Amelia thought he doesn't have trust in her, etc. And after that, Subaru just kind of went off to the mansion without giving Amelia some kind of courage, and just left a letter while he knew what was going through some PTSD because of the end of the first trial. We'll get into that. We'll get into that.
There's a lot of Kino. There's some.
But anyway, on the you guys did it. EW.
Oh.
You know, what do we want to talk about first? We're going to talk about ratioing the shitty podcast that nobody listens to, which every time they go, oh, but that's true. Shut the fuck up, okay? And then there's.
It's only funny
do we
when
talk
we
about
say
that?
it.
Right, exactly. Or are we going to talk about fucking the comments?
I was just gonna respond because the one that maybe it's the Weeb Club doesn't have anything deep or meaningful to say. The only appeal of the Weeb Club is that the boys are cute. The Weeb Club must be stopped.
Oh my god, do I need to fucking... Oh my god, I have another... Oh my god. I hate the commenters. They're all fucking stupid. I'm turning on them all.
Oh no, what are you gonna say?
These stupid motherfuckers, okay? Every single fucking one of them are like, oh, Vindy has a bad fucking take on Twin... Look.
Oh my fucking god.
Twin tails are two half a ponytail, okay? One half times one half is 1/4. It is a quarter as good as a fucking ponytail.
fucking
And you might ask,
god.
well, Vindy, why are you multiplying them? Because it fucking works better. Like, it helps prove my point if I multiply them together, okay? So half and half is 1/4, okay? It is not 2 fucking ponytails, because they're the spaghetti of ponytails, okay? That's what fucking twin tails are. They're not good.
Twin tails are better for grabbing. Anyway,
Okay, but I want them to grab my ponytail, not me grab theirs, Craftsdwarf.
That's because you're a fucking masochist.
I didn't say that.
You just implied it.
You know, I would read some of these, but they're kind of insulting the guy who made the video. And, you know, honestly, some events happened yesterday or specifically last night, that, you know, didn't put him in the best light either.
No, let's read some. Tell me one.
Here you go. You do it. I want you to say it.
Show me one.
Pick one. Pick one.
Oh god, a Nux Taco clone, but there are already way too many guys screaming out in memes every second. Is that what you wanted?
Well, there's any of those basically the same thing. Mad Shack said, so he's a worse version of an already low-tier AnyTuber. The Linkard and Nux's nostalgia critic, if you will.
I mean, he really did hit him with that one. Like, what's even your response, you know? How do you come back from that?
Did you really have to kill the man?
Like, okay, so here's the thing, right? So we've had a lot of people respond to our EWVs, you know. We have the Chad Cross, the hero, the alpha big cock who responded fully, watched the entire thing, and not only responded level-headedly, but also gave us some feedback about how to fix our podcast, which was Chadley, which was cool. I appreciated that. Another person didn't take it too well.
And we've taken that into account.
Yeah. Another person didn't take it that well. But eventually, after watching the whole thing, after mauling at first, he was like, oh, you know, I'll take this. Other people may have seen it, but just didn't care. You know?
Or they just didn't see it.
That too. But, you know, I don't know of anybody... Like
let's just I'll just put it this way. He molded like a man baby. I don't know.
I'll just put it this way, because I don't give a fuck, okay?
Do it.
Let's talk about this bullshit, okay?
It's so funny.
So this motherfucker, here's why I don't give a fuck about saying shit about this guy. So for those who don't know, okay, he jumped into WattheWut server one time to call me out for liking
Pokemon for no reason. It was really random.
Yeah, it was just random. He like joins what server, adds me, and is like, "You like Sword and Shield." And this guy's so stupid, right?
Well, he didn't just say you like Sword and Shield. He said,
he's like, "You're wrong. This is bad." And he like brings up a point where like, "How can you like it? This is a problem." And I was like, "Well, I didn't encounter that problem, so while it might have affected other people, it didn't affect my enjoyment." It's like, "How stupid are you?" It's like, how do you not understand the literal fact that because I didn't have a problem, it's not going to affect my enjoyment? Like, that's the level of intelligence this guy has that we're talking about, right?
Well, not just intelligence, but like
I would say intelligence.
No. Well, not just intelligence, self-awareness, and like this thing where he'll attack other people willingly, but the moment you fight back at all, he will cry and whine about it. Because what happened, Vindy, after everybody in the server realized that he was being really shitty?
He just left. Because like everyone was like making fun of him and was like, "Dude, like you need to calm down. Like it's a fucking video game. You're taking this way too far." Because kid was mauling over fucking Pokemon like the 6-year-old he is.
And then he started shitting on Ninmanji for no reason. He just started shitting on him. He was like,
"Oh yeah, he started shitting on Nun's Pokemon video. I forgot."
He's
about
like,
that.
"Imagine being so fucking small-brained and just come up with the point about growth. Who gives a fuck? That's so obvious." And it was like unrelated to anything. He was just mad, and he just went for any insult he could.
And it's funny, he talks about obvious things when he literally can't get the bait. Like, look, here, that's a video made by someone who literally will watch a cute girl show because it has cute girls in for no other reason. Like, again, but I don't want to shit on people for, like, for the way they enjoy things, but, like, if he's, like, looking for more and not finding it, that's 100% on him. Like, he's just a brainlet, and everything I've heard about this guy sounds like he's just a fucking brainlet.
No, so... Craftsdwarf. Here's the thing about this guy.
We have no remorse on this.
Here's the thing about that Craftsdwarf is that you know what he said, because so after he left, right? After getting shat on by everybody pointing out that, hey, you're being a little toxic and also you're wrong. Why are you doing this? This is unrelated to anything that is happening. You know what he said when he left my server?
No.
This is lame. I'm out of here. And they just left. Funny how that is. Because you know what he did? You
really
know what?
funny coming from a guy who bullied an autistic guy in high school while knowing he was autistic. I
Funny,
mean, what?
Yeah, that's why I don't have any chill for
that.
this guy. Like, also the way he uses a certain word that starts with a B and rhymes with mean. Like,
No,
it comes across as kind of suspicious.
Wait, what?
He called WattheWut a bean or something like that because
he says I look like Killer Bean because that's literally the only insult he has. Because
it made me think of like racism.
That might also be it too, because he likes to fully say the N word too.
He uses another word that starts with an "in" and rhymes with "mig."
You better bleep that out, Craftsdwarf. I swear to God.
What do you mean?
For his sake. For his sake.
For his sake.
For my sake?
For your sake.
Okay, please bleep it out then. Even though I did say, okay, whatever.
Well, you could have said like Tigger, which is like that's a character from Winnie the Pooh.
The way my brain works is I just go to the next letter.
Or bigger.
But the way my brain works is it just goes to the next letter.
And that letter is one of the ones that sounds a lot like N.
Okay, but...
Well, anyway,
fine.
regardless. This is the kind of guy... So, for everybody who knows, Drock34000 is autistic. Openly autistic. And he's insecure about it, got bullied in high school. One time I had a VC with Drock, and then this person came in the call. You know what he did every time Drock34000 spoke? And he knows Drock34000 because he went to school with him. You know what he did? He sat there and every time Drock spoke told him he was irritating and that he was stupid and that he needed to shut up.
Basically, he's not just like a shitty YouTuber, he's also kind of a shitty human being. So, like I don't know Nuxtaku very well, but at least, he can admit that he's wrong and recognize other, like, perspectives where this guy's just like a brain dead,
Put it this way.
Ableist, possibly racist idiot. So, fuck him.
He also, I had a conversation.
It's also not funny.
I also had a conversation with him after the thing went up, after he mauled it a little bit on Twitter, tried to insult me and then deleted the tweet.
Yeah, he fucking rage quit, and then you had like a chill conversation with the other people in that server.
Yeah, with the other people in the call, yeah. And then he came back when I left. And funnily enough,
so he's a coward too.
He brought it up first, and then I was immediately just like, I don't get what it's like. He's like, I just put that out there because I actually don't care. And it's like, well, you clearly care.
So he's a nihilist too. Jesus Christ.
And then we
gotta make a fucking shitty AniTuber bingo because it's like, God.
Look, basically, I've met him in real life, and 5 people who I've had other AniTubers who were there at the meetup who weren't already friends with him said he was weird.
Man, we're just. I love,
but he doesn't care, Vindy. No one's gonna watch this. No one watches this podcast.
Well, okay, so here's what I was gonna say. I was just gonna say the tweet he was malding to, where he said, "Watch." What was it? Fuck, I had the tweet.
He said, "Watch me ratio this shitty podcast that no one fucking watches with Hachama because he likes VTubers."
Oh, another fucking point on the fucking.
Wait, no, that's what I fall into.
Bingo bird. No. All Corone fans are bad people.
Oh, well, what? No.
Well, regardless, right, like, he jumped to the idea that, like, oh, the EWB is just a joke. But if you watch the EWB, we point out that you can either if you take it as a joke or if he's being serious, either one, he is still being shitty. So, like, either way, we're just...
If you're saying, like, the wrong thing as a joke, then there should still be a point to it. Like Vinny's mentioned comedians, and he gave me one example of a comedian who he made a joke about, like, woman doctor, what? Women having a woman having a job? Where it's like, obviously you're not supposed to agree with that, but that's a joke, and there's also a point being made there and how the joke, like, there's more to the joke, obviously. So it's like his jokes are just wrong, and his point isn't furthered by them being wrong. So,
it's like I said.
Like you said, the only joke is that he's stupid.
Yeah, because he's making serious points. He's making serious points about how he likes New Game, and I had a conversation with somebody who was complaining about the fact that you're attacking his character. That there was no points you were addressing to. It was obviously a meme video. I was like, well, here's the thing. We addressed the idea that it's a joke in the first couple of minutes, and like also we point out multiple times that if as a point it sucks, but if it's all a meme, what part of it is a joke? The fact that he likes New Game, that he says it's good, that he likes different shows, the point about slice of life. What is the joke?
Yeah, the problem with trying to make serious points in a comedy video is like, okay, where's the joke and where's the serious point? which is something I've struggled with, and that was also kind of why you took down the Ishizoku Reviewers video, right?
Yeah, because it was just like, there was an obvious joke there, but it wasn't clear as possible, so it was easy to misconstrue. And I was ultimately just like, okay, whatever, I'll take it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get I mean, I think there is like a certain level to be talked about when we talk about stuff like that, where like, okay, there is like a certain level of like, you can use comedy to make a point, right? That is like what stand-up comedy is, right? It's people using jokes to make a bigger point. That is something you can do. Here's the thing. You have to either make a point or be funny, preferably both. But if your point is bad and it's not funny, and we say both of those are dumb, then like, what do you have left? All you have left is nonsense and a shit video.
Well, I also pointed out to this person who had confronted me about this that I was like, he pointed out that he liked the Man My Matt video, but I also was like, but Craftsdwarf also addressed Man My Matt as a person throughout the entire episode. So why did you find that one good, but not the Kodaiwa eating one? It's because one of them was apparently a joke. Because it's fine then, but you know.
Everything I ever say is a joke.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's. Oh.
I'm friends with WattheWut.
That's true. Hey, Vindy, there's a comment on here from on the EWB that I want you to read so you can get mad. It's by a YouTube user named Darkness Master, and I want you to read the replies below it because it's really epic and shows.
This video is stupid. They only do a superficial analysis and think they are cool. Plus, WattheWut is the only good part of this show.
See, that's why I thought it was a joke. That's why I thought it was a
Are you
joke.
talking about the EWB or the video we're watching? He said, that's the point. The video you two were watching don't make sense. You were making fun of it as if you were Korra eating was talking about you. What do you mean? He is making a joke.
I didn't.
Did you misread his comment?
No.
What? He's literally saying that he's making fun of the video.
Oh shit!
By
Wait, no,
talking
there was
about
no,
the
no,
EWB
no,
as
okay.
if he was
No.
Korra.
There was another reply to him. There's another reply underneath him. There was another reply underneath him where he said, "Yeah, it's gone. They deleted it because when I went to go check that comment, underneath it was somebody replying that like, oh, you know what? Yeah, this is really unoriginal. Vinny sounded like he was crying was really dumb, played out, and it was like, oh,
okay." The reason I got quiet at the end of that is because my mom texted me, was like, you're being way too fucking loud. And I was malding because I actually wasn't even being that loud. So the entire second half of that EWB, I'm malding off the face of the earth. I don't want to talk. So I'm just fucking sitting there waiting for it to fucking end. That's what was going on. I wasn't making a joke or anything. I was actually real life malding at off the face of the earth about things outside of my control.
See, for some reason I was thinking that was the day that you recorded 4 podcasts, so you were just like dead fucking tired, but I guess that was a different day.
No.
So.
well, the video also made me dead fucking tired, so that's also
No,
fine.
the day. No. That was a different time. I was fine that when I recorded the 4 podcasts. This was literally just like I was super pissed because I was like trying to be quiet. And my mom was like, "You're being too loud." It's like, no, I'm fucking not. So I got really, really angry and I stopped talking.
Oh, wait. No, you know what? No, it was under like fucking Dot's comment. That's what it was. Never mind. I'm an idiot. That's what made me think this guy was serious because he goes because he replied to Dot's comment that says, listening to what speaking for long periods of time gives me terrible headaches. I mean, fair. But then he replied with, yeah, seeing Vindy almost crying in the end was totally generic too. They could have created something new if they wanted to create a good video.
That's also a joke though.
You know what?
Considering he said earlier that he essentially was saying he liked the video.
I don't even know anymore. I
think
tired.
It was a joke. I think you're trying to get angry at comments that are made.
No, it's not even that I'm trying anymore. There's just so much fucking like shit I've had to go through where people were arguing irony or seriousness that when it happens.
You need to stop reading your specific YouTube comments, I think.
That might be true.
I think it's time to stop.
It's time to stop reading
it's
YouTube
not like
comments.
You respond to any of them.
Only read my comments.
No, yours are worse than mine.
I know, that's why
yours
I said.
Are actually worse than mine. They would make me.
But they're not aimed at you.
It still makes me angry.
Yeah, no, and I don't want to see them actually. Don't tweet about it, please.
On my Digi video. Because those comments are really bad.
Oh, I've seen those too. Those also made me angry.
Those are really bad, but read any other comment I get, because it's always, fuck you, Vindy, make more videos.
Basically, what to learn from this is, be the Chad Cross. If you get an EWB made about you, just listen.
Which everyone will. We'll make EWBs on our fucking selves. We don't give a fuck.
I said
no
that
one
too.
is immune from making bad content. And that's just the truth.
Because you know what? At the end of the day, the only person who cries at being criticized is a goddamn baby. So,
So anyway, moving on to
holy
the
shit.
subreddit.
Something else got posted.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna ignore that one because it's really long. It looks like a bunch of text.
No, they highlighted what you need to read. Are you fucking trolling?
What is this from?
It's from a Jump interview with the Promised Neverland authors, and one of them said the Jump standard formula.
What the fuck? No, I'm not making any claims
making a
here.
Joke on the fact
I was just reading this, and I was reminded of the shonen formula EW. Also, Shida is the writer for Promised Neverland. Sugita is his editor. You do realize that, like, a lot of people say the words formula and guidelines as, like, guidelines. Like, when people say the rule of thirds, they don't mean, like, a steadfast rule you have to adhere to.
Wait, he literally said that he's not making a point.
I don't know.
I don't know what you're trying to
I don't even know anymore. I've been broken.
You're so fucking toxic that someone will post something and be like, hey, I don't even mean to make this as a point. I just wanted to post this. I thought it was kind of a haha funny. And what's like, how fucking dare you send this to me?
I never
You're
said
so
that.
Stupid for looking at that. Like, that's how you're acting. Like, he's just showing
I'm broken. I need help. I've gotten to the point now where it's like I just think I don't know anymore. Help me.
Oh my god.
What used to be the snake, but now he feels like he's surrounded by them.
Honestly, that might be true. I live in a world that is surrounded by me, and it's just terrible and awful.
You either die a snake or live to become Indiana Jones.
And Weeb Club has same face.
Okay, that one's funny. I like the Weeb Club same face.
There's so many good ones.
Do you want to do the watch order one and then just talk about a couple of the Pog video memes?
Yeah.
Okay, so Dot made a watch order, which that might be the impetus of that might be talked about on the Weeb Club. I can't really say for sure.
Who knows?
But there might be a video on the Weeb Club sometime in the next few weeks talking about,
something.
The creation of that. I'm not gonna say for sure, but
Well, because that one there's like a lineage to it now. Because there was also another one on my Twitter, but
Oh yeah. And then all the other ones are memes based on Plague of Gripes' Naruto video.
Wait, did we read the dot order though?
Oh, do we want to read the dot order?
It's so funny.
Okay, you read it. What?
So part one's a random episode. Listen to 3 seconds and realize it's fucking awful. Think about the things you could be doing instead of listening to these 3 uninteresting people. Introduces what Vindy crafts, followed by Ichigo 100%. Listen to what the hosts consider their best episode and realize it's still not very good. Introduces yelling equals funny. Followed by Weeb Club 2, self-contained, better than the Weeb Club 1 in every way, children screaming, literally the PSA 2, introduces too many people that won't be important to the main narrative. Suicide. After all the cancer you just listened to, it's the only way out. Do it. The true ending. Steel Ball Run, Volume 81, Cowboys, Jesus, and Dinosaurs. Look,
Featuring the president.
I love the fact that every single meme of the order ends with fucking Steel Ball Run. It's the funniest thing about
my other favorite thing is...
How many others do it, aside from mine and this one? Or just...
I think I've seen...
Did another one do it?
Those are the ones I've seen.
Okay.
I also love them. Just read the beginning and ending. The rest is basically filler. It's so funny.
Fair enough.
And then all the other ones are memes based on the Plague of Gripes Naruto video. People in none of my server were... The day after the stream, I woke up, right? I was in a stupor the next day, right? And I woke up and there was just 20 fucking Plague of Gripes memes. And so they've been more people are making more of them and they're posting them to the Reddit.
And they're kind of the best thing ever?
Some of them are so funny. I think my favorite one is the Sasuke alone one. Where it's Sasuke alone. And then he's
Naruto and the Weeb Club.
With the Weeb Club. It loses it. And it's so fucking funny.
I love privilege, not privilege. Know the difference. God, the Batman comparison. Jesus Christ.
Where Naruto's sitting here, this privileged motherfucker, and Batman's not privileged at all. It's like Batman on the cover of Forbes, massive fucking house. A butler.
His tea might get cold, though.
I love the one of the day Clifford attacked the village. It's so funny.
You know what? Goku should stop cheating. That's it, Frieza. I'm gonna go Super Saiyan. No, you can't use your biology to win. That's cheating. God. Okay, so Shaves did talk about the fucking Plague of Gripes stream.
Yeah, he did.
On
It
Andy2
was
Digest,
funny.
he talked about he used my shit post as a way to talk about Plagiarized video, and it's the funniest fucking thing.
Well, the only reason he used your shitpost, I think, was because the minute I uploaded my stream, he retweeted it. I think just because my stream wasn't, but yeah, like it was so funny. That's what I'm talking about.
No, because he just like I feel like every like few seconds he was just like, oh, it's so bad. Like he
was losing his mind in chat. I loved it. But I think my favorite was when he was describing the interviews, like everyone just wanted Vinny to play the video, and he would pause every 5 seconds talking about Kishimoto as a genius or whatever. And I was like, that's not true. And I went back to listen to like the last like 30 minutes, and I would like start making jokes that I would normally make, but I would not finish it correctly because I was so sloshed, and I was so mad at myself. I had to turn it off because like, you fucking idiot! You literally had to set up for a normal joke and you fucked it up. What's wrong with? I was so fucking mad.
What a fucking
listening to
baby
the end of
bitch.
that fucking stream.
So anyway, Naruto is privileged. Drake, no. Naruto is privileged because he had the Kyubey and was the resurrection of reincarnation of Ashura. And Jake, yes, Naruto is privileged because he was the only one who got to use the swing.
That was so funny.
All these memes are so fucking funny. Like, it's just... I think the funniest meme is very clearly mine that I made.
Is that the Naruto is not about hard work beats natural talent. That side won't stop me because I can't read.
Jesus Christ, I'm so tired, man. Oh,
They're just all so
There were a few other
funny.
good ones,
Like,
but we should probably move on because we've been. It's another
Talking
half an
for
hour of
33
comments.
minutes.
And
I honestly am at the point though now where I feel like if we started an episode of the Weeb Club seasonal
And we never talked about the
didn't
anime,
we didn't talk about comments for at least 30 minutes.
something's
The
wrong.
people who listen to these and don't watch the shows are gonna feel cheated out of their weekly podcast. If we ever did comments like 10 minutes, right, like we used to, and moved on to the episodes, the
probably
people that don't watch these shows, they're like, oh, I would have listened to the Weeb Club this week, and turn on the first half, are like gonna be like so mad that it's like 10 minutes
Unironically, I
comments.
think that's why views are higher now than ever.
I mean,
Yeah.
we've also been plugging it, you know. So like
And we've been watching more, we're watching shows I think people are...
Wait, hold the fuck on. Nobody watches this fucking shit podcast, though.
Well,
All right, play the OP for Tower God. That's fucking or not Tower. God damn it!
Yeah, Tower
God.
God.
God damn
it. Damn it.
Yeah, we get it. What you speak in K-pop? Play the OP for God of High School.
Whoa, calm down there, racist.
yeah.
Who are you,
Look,
plague of
I'm
gripes?
trying to fit in with AnyTube. We got to be more racist.
Hey guys,
trying to be
welcome
part
to
of
my
the
attitude video.
community.
Those Japanese sure are wacky with their religion.
God, I can't wait to fucking... Look, I think I'm just gonna call everyone... I'm just gonna start calling everyone who says you can skip JoJo parts a racist. I think that's where I'm going with it. I think that's the
Hello
path
guys,
we're
it is
heading
me,
down full
the
speed.
Cosmonaut Variety Hour. JoJo is nonsensical and it is bad because I don't like it. It doesn't
Look,
matter.
it's ethnocentric at best, racist at worst.
See, I don't know if I saw the comments you're thinking about, Vindy, when you think that. So I'm a little scared. I'm a little afraid.
Regardless, God of High School's still better than it used to be. Is it rushed as fuck? Yes. But is it better than it used to be? Yeah.
Do I care?
No. It's fine. You know, this is past where I read, and I'm probably gonna read past it any time now. It's just that, you know, I had to fucking edit a 31-minute Dragon Ball analysis for Seth, the fucking
Goated.
programmer. Unironically, one of the only good Dragon Ball analyses that I use.
Yeah. Probably
out
the
there.
only good one. Well, no, there's Nun's videos too. I'm sorry, Nun. No.
Hey, Craftsdwarf, do you hear this dumb bitch ignoring his own content?
Well, I wouldn't call his video an analysis video. Like it's you know, there's analysis in it, but it's not like
No good analysis in it. No,
Well,
it's
no.
okay. I agree.
No,
Craftsdwarf
it's like,
really
it's
just
more
said
that
Vindy didn't make any good analysis in there. Fuck.
it's not the
Vindy.
style of video that Seth's and Nun's video are. Can we agree on
Wow,
that?
are you gatekeeping people from
Yeah,
what's
I'm
considered?
I'm
I
gonna
never
fucking
say that I made
shit
an
my
analysis
pants
video
and not
about
use the
Dragon
bathroom,
Ball.
and I'm just gonna fucking sit in my fucking
Look,
stink.
that only affects you,
And just-
dumbass.
That is only,
Go ahead and
that
do
is
it.
only like
Anger
a
shits.
problem
Anger
if we're
shits.
ever- if we ever record a Weeb Club in the same room, use that bit because that would actually be a threat.
That would actually be a threat. Then I would leave.
But it's not now.
It's
You're
Corona
gonna
time,
steal
baby.
Your own shit, just you.
I'm gonna chop off my own legs. That'll show 'em.
Wouldn't be that the old man thing? I just like shit myself and die.
So, God of High School did do one thing, and it's been doing it lately that I really like. They've added the chibis again. That's from the manhwa, where they have little comedic bits. That's where that's why they do the comedy in the manhwa, and it's really funny. And it was kind of here too, except you don't care because they keep rushing through everything. I bet you I feel like this they have it right, and there's moments where it should be good, and then they just rush through it because fuck you, I guess. We're just gonna we gotta keep moving. I mean,
yeah, I'd say this one, like, yeah, you got the context into the other team, and it's like it happened, and then the fight, but then they just get their asses beat, and it's like, okay,
like it should have been one episode per person they had to fight, at the very least, but they didn't. Because why would we do that?
Well, we probably should have been done with the season at the end of chapter 1 or whatever, right?
Yeah, it should have been done by then, but then they said, no, we're going to keep going. Like, the one thing I do like, though, is that they're fine. Like, here's the thing. In the manhwa, they did give more they alluded to the idea that the commissioners were way more powerful than they seemed before, like, during the tournament. But now they're only doing it now. Because why not? Why, stakes. Who gives a shit? I don't care anymore.
Oh yeah, what's with the fucking ball gags in this show?
What the fuck?
What?
The ball gags. Because there was the one, I think it was like a stand in this episode that had a ball gag, and then a while ago there were like cultists in red, and one of them just had a fucking ball gag, and I'm like, why? Okay, never mind, let's move on, because you all don't even
what I just posted is the most fucked thing I've ever seen in my life. Craftsdwarf, look at what I just posted in the chat. What?
YouTube kind of based.
That stupid?
Yo, I'm gonna watch all the videos at 0.25 speed.
So for those that don't know what we're talking about, apparently YouTube tracks watch time. Okay, but well, what? Correct me if I'm wrong, right? But isn't watch time one of the most important stats for creators?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, that's interesting because that means if people watch it in like ×2 speed, it only tracks half the time.
Yeah. And I watch most of my YouTube videos in ×2 speed.
Watch all my videos.
I guess I can't fucking do that anymore for creators I like.
Well, I mean, gives me more incentive to do it for ones I don't like, though. High five. 1, 2, 3, go.
Like, that's just so fucking stupid.
Okay, fuck you too, I guess.
Real life watch time. Amazing, okay?
Well, YouTube's always been dumb. So, doesn't matter to me.
But yeah, okay. That shit's so fucking dumb. The only other thing I have to say about God of High School is that this show still has a really good OST.
Yeah, I've actually listened to it this time. It's pretty good.
There are some songs that'll play, and I'm like, okay, let's go. And then, like, everything else I don't care about.
Yeah.
But, like, the guy doing the... Look, I'm convinced the only person who cares...
is the guy doing the OST, and the guy's doing the animation.
Is the man's working on the OST. He's
and the
only
animators.
Guy who gives a shit.
The animators, like...
And the animators, you're right.
Yeah. Because, like, they're working their fucking asses off. They're carrying this entire show for people, and you know it's working. So props to them.
Yeah. I think, judging by your comment section and the fact that like a friend of mine who is very normie has watched this show, like this show's latched on with normies somehow. Like I don't know. I honestly don't know how the seasonal shows like get attention by like the casual audiences. Honestly,
it's because people market it through like a lot of like popular YouTubers are marketing it too. So like
Oh, okay.
From what I understand, I don't know.
I think this guy has only done 2. Like this is his first series doing the soundtrack for.
Yeah.
What it looks like, it's like this, and then he's doing Jujutsu Kaisen's soundtrack, and those are like the only 2.
Ever since fucking Kakushi Goto, I've been calling it Jujutsu Kaisen.
Well, that makes you wrong.
Well, anyway, that's all I had to say on it. Like, I'm just tapped out now. It's the same shit every single episode.
Every season has at least, and maybe this is my problem, okay? But, every season has a show I just stopped caring about, and this is definitely that show for me.
Well, I have 2, so.
Alright, let's move on to a good show.
Oh, do we have a good show for you? Let's fucking go!
Play the OP.
Play the OP. And Vinny's gonna maul it again.
I wish the show would fucking do that, dude.
We
fucking
played the
week,
OP like three times as much as the actual show
every
has.
fucking week I start up fucking ReZero, okay? And I'm sitting here and I'm like, man, fucking, I'm ready to fucking watch some Kino and listen to a Kino opening to set me in the mood, And every episode I get about like 10 minutes in and I'm like, man, when's the OP gonna play? Because the show's so good I'm not paying attention to how long I've been watching it for. So I mouse over and I see it's 12 minutes into the episode and I realize I get this sinking feeling in me, We're not getting the OP this week, are we? And then we get to the end of the episode and there's still no opening, and I just realized that whoever's making the show hates us. Because the problem is, and what makes me so much angrier than I would with most shows, is that they're foregoing the best opening of the year to give us the best show of the year. But I don't want the best show of the year anymore. I want the best opening of the year. Stop being so good, ReZero. Just give me my fucking opening. I want it. I need to see it every fucking week. It's fucking ridiculous.
So Craftsdwarf.
Me, Craftsdwarf.
Here's the thing. Fucking Beatrice. Make me cry.
Well, I didn't cry.
With her voice like cactus.
Make me cry. Make me very sad.
Well, it's like we at the end of the last episode, I was like, oh shit, are we gonna get some answers? No, just more questions. But it was a really good scene. I was like,
Well, it's made even better with the realization in retrospect at the end of the episode. It's just like, I feel like, God, there's some crazy shit that happens every single episode of ReZero, and it never stops fucking with us every single week. Like, how the fuck are we gonna do this shit to me? How the fuck fucking Garfield Lasagna fucking locks up fucking Subaru in the fucking basement for crimes of wanting to complete the trial because you smell like witch pussy. Like, Jesus. Oh my god. And then the hero Otto, biggest Chad on planet Earth.
Oh, when Subaru was like laughing his ass off to hide his that he was crying in like happiness and relief, like
The Subaru just continues actually to get literally better and better every fucking week. This fucking Mongol dude.
Oh.
This fucking man couldn't fucking recognize that someone would be his friend. And so this entire time, he's trying to figure everything out. And he's like worrying about Beatrice, right? And he's like, oh, she only did it for me because,
of the book and shit like that.
Book. And she's, too proud to admit anything else. So she has to just say, oh, it's just because of the book. That's the only reason I did any of it, When, like, in reality, we know that's not the fucking case.
She
right?
even said, I suppose there's no reason for me to save anyone. But she still saved Subaru.
And he's worried about that. He's worried about what to do with Amelia. He's worried about He's worried about all this shit. He can't figure it out, right? And I fucking love the way it shows, like, he's just sitting there for 3 days, right? Gagged and shit. And he's just thinking about everything that's happening. He's like, what the fuck? Like, he can't make sense of it. Because he's so fucking one-track minded and so stupid that he can't recognize that people would want to be his friend. And it isn't until Chad Otto comes in.
What a fucking hero, man.
Who is the one person who will be honest with Subaru. And Otto is like, because we're friends. And, like, you see that click and Subaru is like, wait. And I loved that moment where Subaru was like, you're right, Otto, we are. Like, because Otto's, like, getting even more embarrassed as Subaru is laughing. And Subaru recognizes, he's like, no, Otto, you're right. We are friends. Thank you. And it's like...
And then they fucking unite with Ram to fucking do some shit. Let's go.
Oh, it's gonna be so fucking Kino. I can't wait.
God, stop fucking with me, ReZero.
I also love that everyone in the village and Amelia and Ram and
we're searching for him immediately
to look for Subaru instantly when they couldn't find him. They all were trying to find him first. And Amelia couldn't even fucking do the trials without Subaru by her side. Like, his presence means that much to her that she needs him to get through that. Which is why, like, it's great that he at least recognized, like, he's halfway there, right? He's at this point now where he's like, okay, if they're not going to be attacked till people show up, we should clear the trials before we send anyone back, right? But he still thinks he has to do it alone. And so he's like halfway to, me and Amelia have to do the trials together, and I cannot wait.
Yep, we're halfway through the seasons, or this half of the season rather, and I assume, I don't know, I hope they're going to resolve, because I know they can't stretch one book out to, I don't know how many books it even was, so,
well,
or like how, I don't know, I never, see, it's like, because we talked about like how some 4-comma adaptations, you can tell they're 4-comma, but with light novels, like some of them I can definitely tell that they're like light novel, that, like, oh, this is where book 1 ends, but I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about one later in a little bit where you can fucking tell when the book's end. It does not hide that shit at all. And yeah, I would agree that ReZero, like, how many books did season 1 of ReZero adapt?
Yeah, because, like, you know, we can guess that the first one is obviously, you know, the first meeting with Amelia and stuff, and the you know, the Rom and Felt and, you know, all that. So, but how long was the rest exactly?
I mean, I guess you could, they would do 9 volumes in the first season.
Oh, well?
Holy shit. Well, I mean, I guess that's not even true. Because my first thought with ReZero would be that every checkpoint is a book, right? But that's clearly not the case.
Yeah, because there's some times where it goes on really long without a checkpoint, and then there's some times where he just goes through a bunch fairly quickly, so...
So there would have to be, yeah... Well, and there aren't even 9 checkpoints in the first season, so it couldn't be an episode per checkpoint. Interesting. ReZero really is just the most Kino.
Alright, anyway, it sounds like we're about done with that. Because, like, I honestly, that's the least like, it was a good episode, but it's also the least I've written on an episode, because, like, a bunch of it was just, like, Subaru stuck in a cell, and, you know... Like, some of it was just going over some stuff we'd already, you know, like there was a little, where we didn't hear the characters talking, but we could tell that it was the same conversation they'd had before around the table and stuff, so. But, and a lot of it was, bringing up questions that they're not going to answer yet. Though I will say is, I did see a tweet mentioning this, but, this is actually the second time Betty's mentioned her mother, because the first time was in Memory Snow, which you guys still haven't watched, and this is the second time I brought it up.
Well, you know.
Why are you putting us on blast like this, Craftsdwarf?
He's toxic.
Fake fans. I don't even...
Okay. Toxic.
Craftsdwarf, we'll watch it by the second half of season 2,
you're gaslighting me right now. You know that?
It is kind of funny that I don't even like I like ReZero, but I definitely don't like it as much as either of you, but I've also watched more of it.
Yeah, you're fucking gas... No, I've seen it twice, motherfucker.
I mean, I've seen more...
You have not...
No, I'm not... That's not... Yes, but
It's about watch time in real hours, okay? If YouTube's
I've seen more
anything,
things that have the ReZero name on it than you, okay?
That's not true. I've definitely seen more porn than you.
You know, well, official things. Fuck you. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna fucking rage shit. I'm gonna anger shit. All over.
Go ahead, do it.
Cross like, I'm gonna make a mess, and I'm gonna have to clean it up.
Alright, let's move on.
This episode was so good. Wait. I feel like I had another thing to say, but I can't remember it now. I'm so fucking... You know, I don't give a shit anymore. If I remember it, I'll talk about it on fucking Twitter.
I'll give a shit!
Yeah.
We move on now. This bit's not funny anymore.
Alright, play the OP for Oregairu. I still want to take that guy's fucking hands and beat him up with them. Like, just fucking grab him by the wrists and just fucking go to town.
You know, like the part where it turns into fucking 8 Mile for a little bit.
Well, no, as someone who talks with their hands, yeah, if I saw someone talk to me like that, I would, like, actually fucking beat the shit out of him. I'd give him a swirly. And I talk with my hands.
I love 8 Mile, man.
But anyway, I want to say, watching this episode and seeing them work on their plan for the prom, it's like, after the discussion we had last time where I'm kind of realizing, like, oh no, this can't go well. I don't understand how it possibly could. Because, like, he's bringing in people who legitimately will want this thing to succeed because they're not in on the meme that it's a fake prom, that, you know...
like, they genuinely think that the idea is good.
Exactly, and then they're gonna, and when it gets pushed against, they're gonna try they're probably gonna push harder to make it succeed. But that's not Hachiman. So now there's like a dissonance between what Hachiman wants and what's actually happening, and I just don't see it going well at all. Like, this House of Cards is being built up, and I'm afraid for it to just come tumbling down.
Well, you know what, Craftsdwarf? Here's the thing.
Yeah, and what I think is interesting about it is it's almost looking on the surface, and you could even, you know. I think even Yui's buying into the idea that that's not how it is. This idea that, like,
well, because Yui
Hachiman's changed. Because, like, yeah, while she knows his original plan, she didn't fully understand it. And now Hachimen's the person who's like, hey, you know, yeah, like, let's talk to this school. Let's get more people in on it. Things he wouldn't normally do because Hachimen's, like, in this weird in-between where he understands that he needs other people and he needs to work with other people.
But he's not trying his best.
But he's not trying his best. He's still relying on his old, like, systems. And the problem with that is, yeah, in his old system, yeah, it hurt the people close to him, but it mainly hurt him. Well, and now it's hurting.
It's gonna hurt every single person. Like and it is kind of interesting because he's grown, which is why he's doing this. But also it's worse. It's actually just like I don't.
Well, there's also the fact that what Yui said to Yukino at the end of the episode. She was like, she's like, I'm working with Hachimen now. And I'm not gonna let your dream come true or something like that.
This shit actually, and then, like, that shit hurts me. Like, everything with Yui in this season is causing me emotional pain. But then on top of that, it was the fact that Yukino's first response was like, yeah, I hope that works out for you. Like, I hope you achieve your dream instead of me. And it's like, you fucking stupid fucking idiots. You and Hachimen are doing the exact same fucking thing, and you don't fucking realize it. Because you're so stupid.
They're all stupid children. Stop.
No, but here's the thing, Craftsdwarf. I used to really like this show.
Okay, no.
And it's not as deep as I thought it used to be. You know, all the deep subtext is now just fluff now. I still like it, but not as much as I used to. It's almost like these kids are fucking stupid and being...
Why are you being mean to this man?
I'm mean to everybody.
He's a nice guy, though.
Well... I mean an emoji, and never mind. Wait, that doesn't work. He's not.
But anyway, yeah, the rapping was just like it just happened. I'm like, is this happening? And it was like kept happening, and I'm like, oh my god.
It was amazing. My favorite part was Yui being so shocked she was trying to film Hachimen.
That was fucking like he's
no, the fucking one chick. The fact she was like the fucking height girl. She was like,
oh, see, I after enough of that, I was like, okay, you know, Mr. Hands, you are out of my view. I'm gonna beat up her now because shut the fuck up.
No, I don't want to beat her up. I want her to take her clothes off.
Well,
you want her to be your hype girl?
Why not both?
Yes.
Beating that beat, you know?
Well, because I don't want to beat women up. I want them to beat me up.
Okay,
why do we have to go over this every fucking time?
Okay, bottom.
I'm not a bottom.
Everybody type bottom in the chat if Vindy's a bottom.
No, you're confused. You misunderstand the intricacies.
Oh my fucking god. You know what, I think what you're trying to say is that I'm taking what you're saying too seriously.
No.
And I shouldn't take it too seriously.
You're missing there's like an extra layer. I'm saying that my dialogue has more nuance and it's deeper than you're giving it credit for.
No, you know what? Honestly, I think the reason why you say you're not a bottom is because only bad people are bottoms, so they want to get beaten up by women. But this is different because it has polish.
Can you stop? For
stop
5 minutes. Just stop.
You know what I'm gonna do one day?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna make WattheWut hire a manager to go on Twitter for him. That only tweets out his videos and nothing else.
And only tweets out funny memes.
And retweets and tweets out memes.
Basically, right? My Twitter.
And retweets Yohane. Right.
Okay.
So that WattheWut stops going on Twitter for like 2 months and is reset. And can become a normal person.
That's not gonna happen.
And can have an actual conversation without everything becoming like...
Without Dot's comment becoming more and more real.
You know that's not gonna happen.
Him just making these random weird Twitter jokes constantly.
You know that's not gonna happen, right? Because then I'll just start referencing bad YouTube videos and they'll just never end.
Okay, I'm just gonna make it so you can't do anything.
Okay, well...
You can't experience anything...
I live in a box. I live in a world without sound. I live in the darkness.
Okay. We need to move on. I can't, like, I have...
What was actually funny?
I was already funny. Remember when I made the Flake of Rice meme?
No, that
was Seth's idea. I remember when Seth gave you the idea for it.
Well...
Actually, I had another thing to say because I just thought it was cute when Yui was like, "Yeah, hello," and everyone's like, "Okay, we're saying yeah, hello now forever," and she's just like, "No."
Stop.
It was good seeing her getting embarrassed. It was cute. And
Yui's cute. I agree. I liked the moment when he was talking about Iroha, and like he's talking about all these things like you should get to know her and stuff, and Yui's like
He's like,
and then he says like, and then you'll realize that her
shitty personality.
Her shitty personality kind of makes her cute. And she stops. She's like, "I'm sorry," and then she teases him about it. He's like, "You have a soft spot for Iroha, don't you?" And he's like, "It's not like that. It's not like that." It's so funny. And what I think is interesting about it is like, you know, Yui would never joke about Yukino like that to Hachiman, right? But she feels comfortable enough with the idea that like Iroha doesn't stand a chance with Hachiman to like make those jokes, right? So it's showing something about her personality and the way she sees the situation, that she feels like she, I guess, has like more of a space in Hachiman's, I guess, heart to, you know, to like she can make that kind of joke about Iroha because she doesn't feel threatened by Iroha, you know?
Yes.
Which is cool and is good.
Yeah, you're right.
That's probably it.
Anyway, I guess, yeah, it's time to move on now.
To
me
another
not saying
show
anything.
I like.
Let's
What?
go.
Why do I love Virtual?
Because
Well,
like
it's enjoyable.
it's like it's
Okay.
okay.
But like Mizuhara was so fucking hot this
Oh
episode.
my god.
Are you gonna tell me that I'm wrong?
I mean,
She had a ponytail. The show focused on her ass.
I'm really feeling that I just rather just read the manga at this point.
And not only did she have a ponytail and did the show focus on her ass, but little known thing, at the beginning of the episode, what was she talking about? That she studied in martial arts and knows how to beat people up. Like, I'm sorry?
Oh my fucking god.
Like, they're... Like, I don't even have to try. Like, it writes itself.
Hey Craftsdwarf, I'm gonna invest in one of these.
Oh, no.
No. Why?
Well, you know,
Why?
might be necessary given the situation at hand.
No.
You need to be stopped. You need to calm the fuck down.
Why?
Every single episode.
I'm not even losing my mind about it. I'm stating words. Your interpretation of said words is up to you.
So what would be the anti, like, crafts and what devices? Like, for me, it's just a brick because I'm old and any hard surface will break my brittle body. But what about what? Like, what's the anti what?
It's just Ichigo 100%.
Oh.
Or maybe Ava. Ava will get me to stop thinking immediately. I'll just be like, I'll just stop talking. I'll be like, I don't want to do this anymore. If we start talking about Ava, I'm just not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna like pass the fuck out. I don't understand
because
why you say deodorant.
if you put deodorant on Yohane's spicy armpits, he'll kill himself out of sadness.
So anyway, Craftsdwarf, do you have anything to say about this episode? Do you have anything to say about this episode, Craftsdwarf?
Yeah, Chizuru is kind of hot in her sporting outfit.
Yes, sir.
The other girl, I don't know, there's the thing going on, and
She's cute.
Yeah.
She's definitely a fucking rent-a-girlfriend.
That's also, yeah.
Well, that's not what she said, though, or something?
No, she's...
No, she didn't say that.
Oh, no.
Or
No,
did you watch the episode?
No, he was watching in the background while streaming.
Oh my god,
That's
did he
not
actually?
true. That's not true. You can't prove
Did he
that.
actually crash?
He was
You can't
saying that
prove
he
that.
was watching Rent a Girlfriend in the background, literally on his
Show me the
streaming. You can
scans.
check
Show
the
me the
VOD.
scans.
You can check the
Show me the
VOD. You can
scans.
check the
Show me the
VOD.
scans.
Check the VOD.
Show me the
Check
scans.
the VOD.
Concede to this argument.
Check the
Concede
VOD.
It doesn't matter in what
Please
says
concede to
anything.
this argument.
Because he's just like, he's not even trying to like
Please
the
concede
show.
to this argument.
Just read, what? If you don't like, just read the manga and then you might
That's
be
what I
invested.
said I was gonna do.
Do it before the next episode then, you coward.
I could do
So you
that.
have something to talk about.
I could do that. But here's the problem, Vindy. My words are just jokes. They're just memes.
I'm just gonna fucking mute him so we can fucking talk about the episode. God.
Okay, so she's definitely a fucking...
Look,
rent-a-girlfriend,
you're the one's
right?
not talking. I've been asking to fucking talk. Jesus Christ.
We tried to, and when we tried to talk about the episode, you're like, did she say that? And we're just wrong.
Well, then just say no and move on. I understand.
Yeah, because she hasn't said she's a rental girlfriend. She's accusing Kazuya and Chizuru of also, being in that kind of relationship when, like, obviously this guy isn't gonna get a cute high schooler girlfriend on accident. Like, just, yeah, no. No, it's a rental
Oh
girlfriend.
my god, Shima Bakuro? No.
God damn it.
Oh, okay. I'm actually just gonna leave now.
That was a funny joke, what? No, like, I mean, it's even hinted at when he was like, oh, their dates are short and sweet too.
Right?
And like the reason that he wanted, main boy to Kazuya to go away was so he could pay her. You know, like very clearly, she's also a rental girlfriend, right? Which is gonna add to the the tension.
Though I guess what I'm also curious about now is like, why is she so intent on revealing the Kazuya and Chizuru's relationship when she's doing literally the exact same thing? Like, is it some kind of like projection of guilt or something? Like, what's her fucking deal?
Whatever.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. And then I also think that what is it? I really liked the moment where he was talking to her like in the inn.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, being all dumb and stupid about it. And then, I don't know, like, I just want these fucking two to actually have, like, a real conversation for once where they both talk to the other person. Because they never fucking do that, right? It's always one of them talks and the other one is being fucking dumb and awkward and stupid and stinky, right? I want these two fucking people to have a real goddamn conversation for once and realize that they should be together. And, like, this show's so obvious with what, because like there's this whole idea where he's like on the date with like the fake Mizuhara, and he's like, oh my god, girlfriend Mizuhara is so good, and it's like, dude, when are you gonna realize that real Mizuhara is the one you actually like? Because like anytime he thinks about
last episode when he was jacking off, those were the scenes, right? The actual real one, not the girlfriend one.
Yeah. It's always like real Mizuhara, right?
Why did this?
Anytime he's thinking.
This episode started off with a fucking close up of a goddamn like fucking Kleenex box, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh no, they're for crying this time. like
okay, well.
And the ending theme is like he just spends half of it like shaking a soda can, and it's like,
God.
Imagery, themes,
Vindy?
symbolism.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I mean, there's stuff in this show that I want to see as it goes. I'm glad that now finally at fucking episode 6 we've seen the second or the third girl now.
Instead of ugly, bad shit bitch, I hate her.
Shut up, she's not.
She's terrible,
ugly.
fucking awful,
All right, well,
terrible,
this show's better
terrible.
than Kaguya. Twitter told me that.
Oh, you're right. You're right. So is Nozaki-kun.
Well, not hard to be better than Kaguya's anime. But...
Well, it'd be pretty hard for fucking Nozaki-kun's anime. Hey.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, Vinny, you should check the chat.
I don't care, okay?
Wow, it's so toxic.
You're posting a shithole video that someone fucking made that's not funny.
I don't want to see.
All right, thank you guys for listening to this episode of Weeb Club. Sounds like we're about done here.
I hate what the
I don't know.
I hate Vindy.
Hit the like button, fucking subscribe, fucking patron us, give us fucking money.
Before I gaslight you.
Yeah, patron us. You should do that.
Wait, Craftsdwarf, are you telling
us
these?
money.
Are you telling these people to subscribe to us? Or are you gaslighting them?
Yes.
We are in the era of gaslighting after all.
We are. Like the
We are
fire that's
$20
outside my
for
fucking
a
house.
$50
Yeah,
goal.
I was thinking about making a fire joke too.
Content, so
Well,
get us there.
this podcast is in fire.
All right, thank you for listening. Goodbye.